Welcome back to the channel. For those new here, we are Carol and Ken, and we are currently on a tour of the Grand Est region of France in Snoopy, our Consort Nova. Hello Daisy May. Hello. It's moving on day, so it's time to stock up with everything we need. Today we'll be taking you to the battlefield of Verdun, where we learn about the horror of war and the softer side of those involved. We're also going inside one of the spookiest places we have ever been, deep in the haunted ruins of Fort Douaumont.
Oh God, come on, scare.
That's scary.
Grab your favourite tipple and ride along with us as we show you the wonders of the Grand Est region of France.
Let's see if it'll let us out automatically. Oh no, looks like we've got to put the code in. Okay, that went up quick. Yeah. And services are over here on the other side of the road. And there's heated toilets and showers in there as well. Will it reach? That is the question. Oh, that's tight.
It's tight, yeah.
Yeah, but it'll stretch when water comes through it, won't it?
Yeah. See, now it's not dripping.
Yeah.
Now that we've...
Why is that?
There's a screw on each end of the hose, and I hadn't done it up properly. This is an awkward little toilet disposal, isn't it? Such a small opening.
It's just a little air, but it's got all the services, and it's only €8 a night. We're currently down to 49% on our Roma battery, so this will be interesting to see how much charge we get. We've got a 38-minute drive.
Oh, slow living can be life-giving, although we might disagree. If most our lives are lived in black and white, it makes the grey so hard to see. The same old people, the same old steeples.
That was a very short little drive, and we've gone up to 63% now. A lot of you ask us, why are we always walking around with rucksacks? And the real reason is we carry all of our YouTube kit with us. Obviously, if that got stolen, then we could lose an entire series. The rucksacks have two purposes. One, to keep things safe, and two, so that we can change layers if the weather changes. Oh, I should add that we no longer take our rucksacks into the supermarkets, thanks to whoever it was that told us you're not allowed to do that. Hello Daisy May.
Hello, would you believe it? Another woman paying by cheque again in front of me.
Outrageous.
Oh, they're so slow though. Oh, ready?
Yeah, that's all me goodies. In you come.
Right, let's get all this put away.
You're the ace packer. All you got to do is make it disappear.
Oh, I've got Braxton pickle in there. So
Yummy.
right.
I wonder where that came from.
Okay, so should we do the magic?
Yeah.
Oh, doesn't work.
Doesn't work. A full scan. It's pretty good. You can get a lot in there, can't you?
Yeah.
Top up the old nuts. This little box is, let's get rid of these. Allows us to put things underneath and then have a crate on top that's easy to remove. We did used to have just a plastic carrier bag in there, which worked, but we found the handles and everything kept fouling on the lock. Right, time to fill up. We're not empty, but I like to keep it pretty full.
You can start filling up to €140, pump 2.
Okay, gas oil, and fill it up. I like to keep it full because of course we've got the diesel heater and that takes fuel from our diesel tank, so I don't like to let it get too low just in case that diesel heater runs dry.
That took 54 litres, 87 euros, and it was €1.60.9 per litre.
We are full of diesel, full of water, full of gas. We can go anywhere we like, Barney.
And full of food.
Oh, and full of food.
There's a bigger space round the back for motorhomes.
We want to be in the sun if we can be.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. We're all set. Meet a subscriber as soon as we walk in.
Absolutely,
In France.
straight away.
Est-ce qu'il y a un restaurant? Oh, oui.
I'll have a tuna sandwich, one of these, I think.
Tuna, yeah.
Yeah. Strawberry. Something is going on at the coffee machine. I wondered what was going on when I saw all the people trying to help you. Whilst we were eating, we watched an artist at work. This is the artist that we watched painting at lunch. Very good, isn't it?
Yes.
Wow, imagine doing all of those
All of that, all
illustrations.
by hand.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, isn't it? Wow.
The Battle of Verdun was fought from February the 21st to December 18, 1916. And it was one of the longest and most brutal battles of the First World War. It took place in northeastern France, around the fortified city of Verdun, between the German and French armies. Very interesting. Underneath your feet is obviously a recreation of what the conditions would have been like at the time. General Erich von Falkenhayn, the German commander, picked Verdun because it was a symbol of French pride, surrounded by forts, and he thought he could bleed France white by forcing them to defend it at all costs. The Germans attacked with a massive artillery barrage, over 1 million shells in the first few days, turning the landscape into a muddy, crater-filled nightmare. The fighting was relentless. Soldiers lived in trenches facing machine guns, poison gas and constant shelling.
Imagine wearing that, weighing 9 kilograms. This is a homemade helmet where he's put on some barbed wire to hold some twigs and small branches for camouflage, and often they would coat them in mud.
Over 300,000 men died and about 400,000 were wounded, almost 1 million casualties in total. The French held on thanks to their determination and a supply line called the Sacred Way, where trucks and troops kept pouring in. 9 French villages like Fleury de Fort Douaumont were completely destroyed by shelling. Fleury changed hands 16 times during the battle. By the end, nothing was left, just mud and bone.
All these figurines and farm animals were made by Charles Grouse in 1916, probably when he was in a billet, and he sent them one after the other to his young daughter. The icy cold winter of 1916 to 17 was known as the turnip winter.
All the craters look.
Yeah, it's surreal when you can hear the birds tweeting now.
Yeah.
Think what it must have been like back then. This was a ravine between 2 steep-sided valleys, and it was used as a supply route where they would come in on horses with supplies in amongst all the dead bodies, and it was hell on earth.
By December 1916, the French, led by General Philippe Pétain, pushed the Germans back. Pétain rotated troops to keep them fresh, a smart move that saved lives. The Germans gave up, exhausted. Neither side really won, but France kept Verdun, proving they wouldn't break.
This chapel of Our Lady was built in 1979 as a quiet place for visitors to come and reflect in peace. it close enough?
Yeah, perfect. So that rucksack weighs a ton, so Carol's going to have a go at carrying it
Doesn't
this
weigh
time.
any more than mine, I don't think.
Oh, this is
We'll
what you
see.
say, we'll see.
We'll see.
So we're off to see the fort. Never been here before, have we?
No. This was the largest and highest fort of 19 defensive forts that surrounded the town of Verdun since the 1890s. But it was captured by the German Fifth Army in just 4 days in February 1916.
Ooh, it's colder in here, isn't it?
Yeah, in the ground.
I wonder how many slept per bed. Two or
They-
three, I would say,
yes.
or maybe even 4.
They're quite big beds, aren't they? So certainly more than one.
What, these things on the floor?
The bases for generators.
Apparently this old gun used to be in the turret.
This is the Allée Chartière, a paved way for carts.
Wonder if it's haunted.
Gosh, yeah. Plenty of ghosts here, I should think.
Well, yeah, I would imagine so.
These are the latrines.
God, you can just imagine what
Yeah.
this smelt like back in
Yeah.
the day.
Yeah.
Thousands of men using it. What these big hooks are on the wall.
I wonder.
What's all this?
So this is a turret that could rise up with 3 men operating the crank
Blimey. 2 men or 3.
to crank it.
Blimey.
Yeah.
Up.
Heavy bit of machinery.
Yeah, they're almost like tank tracks, aren't
Yeah.
they, these things? But
Yeah.
they're not. So it's all above us.
Heck of a bit of machinery, that is.
Yeah. There's horrible echoes in here of footsteps. It's dripping on you, isn't it?
Yeah.
From the roof.
Horrible.
All the greenery here.
Yeah. It's very damp. The iron in it.
That's blood.
Stuff it.
See, there's footsteps coming down this hall, but
Yeah.
they just echo for miles,
Well,
don't
that's
they?
other people, isn't it?
Let's come down. It's horrible and wet. I think it's one of the creepiest places we've been in.
Hear lots of echoes and you can't see anybody.
Yeah, you just stand still and listen. All these marks on the wall. This is the nerve centre of the fort.
It's down here. Can't believe.
Imagine if the lights went out.
Oh, stop it now. Just don't get lost down here. And you wanted me to come on my own.
No, I'd never have sent you on your own into here. It's a good job we had that cup of tea and I got a second wind.
Go in
Why
here.
is that lit up in there?
See the structure in this room. It's like a barrel vault. Yeah, what's through here?
I never look.
You look.
No, you look.
No, you look.
No, you look. Go on. Otherwise,
Oh, it's blinding. You can't see.
God, it's your breath, isn't it? Come on, let's get out.
That's scary.
What is it?
Disinfection room.
It reminds me of the Cavern of the Dragon. Do you remember?
Yes. Yeah.
Very similar, isn't it?
Yeah. Same time frame.
Well, it's very cold in here, isn't it? Look at this, folks. Here's where we could hear the water. That rhythmic tapping. It's obviously water dripping.
So this is where the explosion happened that killed the 679 Germans.
In here.
And then they buried them here, which we'll see later. And you can still see on the wall the explosion marks, but it's all covered with calcite now over the years.
God. German soldiers were killed right here.
Wow. Wow, how far down does that go?
Long way by the sound of it, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't even see the bottom.
Like the pit from hell, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at this ladder in the corner to get down. God, you can't see the bottom, can you?
No. Oh, so it's running down there from here.
Yeah.
Amazing. Oh. Did I just do that?
Did that plate just fall off then? Look, because that's obviously meant to be there.
No.
You didn't do that, no.
No, it must have been
You obviously
like that.
slipped on it.
I just didn't notice it wasn't.
Yeah.
Bring it up.
Lavatories and washroom. Oh yeah, these are the sinks, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, there's water in the top.
Yeah. It's just coming down from the ceiling, isn't it?
So I don't understand. Is this where the water used to be in?
It would have been held here,
Yeah.
I guess. Like a big water tank.
Yeah. Look at this tunnel. It's a different one.
Wow.
That's more like the tunnels they used to use to go over the top, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't trust these ramps. Do you?
No, don't tread on them. And we go back up to the ground floor.
Oh, these must be the steps going down to the hospital.
Yeah.
Can't go down there, look, it's flooded.
Behind these walls lie the bodies of 679 German soldiers who died after the accidental explosion on the 8th of May 1916.
So this is a chicane here with firing holes for internal defence.
These barracks here have been walled up because this is where 21 French soldiers were killed from a German mortar shot, and 7 of them were buried on the spot.
Well, it's spooky and it's wet,
Very damp.
but it's well worth a visit if you're coming.
I'd say definitely come here.
Okay, Bunny, have we seen it?
Yeah, there you go. Turn right here to the exit.
Here's one of the turrets, look. So I wonder if this whole thing raised up.
Looks like it might have done. Is that a gun pointing out?
I don't know, to be honest. Probably. No idea what this one is actually now. Not cannon, is it?
No, machine gun, did you say?
I should imagine none of these trees were here. They were all blown to bits, weren't they?
They would have been. Yeah, these have all grown up since then.
The Douaumont Ossuary is one of the most significant memorials commemorating the Battle of Verdun. It houses the remains of approximately 130,000 unidentified French and German soldiers. It features a central tower called the Lantern of the Dead, which rises 46 metres high and symbolises peace. The tower offers panoramic views of the battlefield and contains a massive bronze bell rung during official ceremonies. Right, we're going to call this one quits here, so thanks very much for watching.
We hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please give us a thumbs up, share us with your friends, and consider subscribing if you haven't already done so.
And we'll see you in the next one.
We'll see you soon.